So here we go for the level matching of the 2 amps using the AB switcher in the back. I'll just turn on the 16th channel. Now I've already done the routing and did actually get left and right signal source wrong, so I just swapped source and destination here in the patcher. So that's amp A. If I could just film it here. Amp A. Amp B. So amp B sounds a bit quiet at the moment, and I'm going to use a microphone to test it. Now, see, powering off did actually stop my signal, so I thought it did fall back to one or the other, but it doesn't seem to do it. So let's go ahead and do the matching now. So I'll turn off the music, turn on a pink sound, and we'll just have a look at just general left and right together for the moment, because I can just do right or left and choose an amp, etc, etc. Yeah, we'll just do the left, and then I open up REW. So REW is running actually on the PC itself, so I can do a bit of digital routing, and I can just get the signal from this microphone, which I can also just use the microphone straight inside of Ableton Live, or I can use it with Rue, one or the other. I just use RTA, and even though we're using pink noise and this RTA displays things wrongly for pink, it doesn't really matter. I'm just trying to get a match. So put that on, see what we get. Yes, it's a bit lower than it was with the high mid. So we're just looking at this area here, or even 100 to 1.2, and put that on smooth, just for the sake of it. So the 6th. Now I put it on a longish, or actually forever. Yeah, forever's good. We can just press reset up here. Get rid of that. And we'll do speaker amp B first, which sounds quieter. Which was the original? Because that's what I need to match to. So mute the new one. Go to amp A is the new one, so amp B is the original one. So we're going to match this one that we're hearing now. Right, let's set it at a good chunk. And by the way, the mic's just going to sit here the whole time. We're not trying to get a perfect response. We're just going to get the same thing off both levels, both amps. So let's reset and I'll stop talking. I'll do that again. Should be enough. Now I'll swap amps with the amp AB button. Definitely got louder. And reset. So that's about a dB and a half. I'll turn off pink. And I'm just using the hardware outputs, feeding the amps to do this. So Oh, they're already. This is at 1.9 from my last amp test, so that probably explains a lot. Let's put in 0, just as a ballpark guess that they weren't matched. There's a similar amp, they just have a different op amp in them. So let's try 0 and see if that brings it back. Just go select that first one. And press go. So that difference of that little 0.5 what I have here and there, I'm not sure if that's the op amp or just random background noise addition. So now I'm swapping amps. And now I'm going to reset and stop talking. Yeah, so I guess my arms and things are different at different times. So now I'm going to remember how I was sitting, press amp AB again, and get in the same spot, stop talking. I saw that jump up just then. I think it might have been a car going past. It's about 50 meters away down the street. I have to reset again. Yeah, so I'm going to call this even, and I'm just going to call this variance in the rumble town that we live in. I'll just double check the right hand side, and I'll make sure that this graph down here is zeroed out. Reset and just sit still. Swap amps. Reset. A few tiny little differences there. Swap amps. Reset. I'm going to call them even because the main humps line up every time, and any of the other things that are changing could just be the air movement, me keeping my head in a different position, holding this phone a bit further forward, just things adding up. And I'll sit differently this time, and I'll keep my hand up, and we'll just keep the same amp on, and then I'll press reset and see if we get a different. So I've got my hand in a different position, put my body in a different position, stop talking. Yeah, so there you go. 2 different measurements just by moving my body differently. I'll just overlay those last 2 just to highlight those 2 differences. Same amp. Boom. 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 I am not a RAW expert in any way, shape or form. Number 9 and number 8. So just sitting differently. This is 1 dB. Light grey lines, darkest grey. They're 1 dB. Different just by moving your body, and then trying to keep my body still. See, much closer. Alright, that's enough for level matching video, and next video will be shootout. See if I can hear the difference.